What's going on, guys? Got another comic book haul video for you. This is going to be pretty short. I have a small stack of books here. Picked them up from one particular vendor at the Creature Feature toy and comic show that was held out in Shepherdsville, Kentucky last weekend. Actually set up as a vendor there. This was the third time I'd set up to sell books out there, and had a good time as always. Took 4 short boxes and slabs and sold a bunch of books. Did not sell any slabs, unfortunately, but sold a bunch of $1, $5, and $10 books and a few other priced books, like 20 or 30 bucks. And it made my money back to pay for my tables that I rented and even some extra, so can't beat that. And the best part of the show was running into a couple people that knew me from my channel. I had Steve came up and bought some stuff from me. He and his wife or girlfriend Sarah, they were flipping through my books, and Steve heard me talking to somebody else, and he said he recognized my voice and said that he watched all my videos, and I was very appreciative of that, and it was really cool meeting him and Sarah, and they were nice enough to buy some books from me, so that was really cool. And the person that I was talking to when Steve came up actually was the comic book guru boss that I had when I was a kid. He worked at Squeeze Play Cards and Comics, which was a card and comic book store here in Louisville back in the early 90s. Me and my brother and some of our friends, we were about, 10, 12 years old in the early 90s, and we got to work at Squeeze Play because they needed help, bagging and boarding and organizing comics, and we were very anxious to work in a card and comic book store. They paid us in store credit, and I tell people to this day it was the best job that I ever had, because we just got to hang out in a comic book store all day, talk comics, hang out with our friends, and just read comics, talk about comics, and get history lessons from our boss, who was very influential in my comic career, I guess, or comic hobby collecting. We talked about, he liked all the cosmic stuff, Jim Starlin, all that stuff that I still love to this day. So he had a very big influence on my comic collecting life, and just kind of my early life in general. He was kind of a positive role model for me and my brother. We grew up without a dad, so we're always kind of looking for positive male role models in our life, and this guy was definitely one of those. So I was very appreciative to run into him again and catch up. Got to meet his wife. It was a lot of fun. Got to reminisce about the old days at Squeeze Play, how much fun we had, and just a great time. My mom even came up to the show because she was to meet our old boss, because she was so appreciative of what he did when we were kids, giving us kind of a place to go and hang out and just be kids, be dorky, and not worry about getting caught up with the wrong crowd or anything. Not that there was a lot of that in suburban Louisville, Kentucky, but still, it was always fun to have a place like Squeeze Play to go to and hang out, and never worry about getting picked on or made fun of while we were there. But it was just all good fun, and there's nothing but positive, fun memories from that place, and just holds a special place in my heart. And I was just happy to see my old boss there again and catch up and just reconnect with him. We exchanged phone numbers, so we're definitely gonna stay in touch after this. So it was just really fun. And these books I actually bought from him. He had set up as a vendor at this show. He said it was the first time he'd set up anywhere in almost 30 years, I think. So he had a blast as well. So I was just very happy to have a small part in that too. So picked up 9 books from him. He gave me a nice deal. He only charged me $1 a piece. He was charging everybody else $2 a piece. So I count myself lucky, and real happy with the books I picked up. So go ahead and get started here. Just a few of them. We got Animaniacs number 3. Just the looks like it's a Flintstone homage parody. Got Pinky and the Brain on the cover there, dressed as let's see, Pinky is dressed up as Wilma, I guess, and the Brain is dressed up as Fred. So can't go wrong with that. Another Animaniacs book here. Got number 4 with the Yakko, Wacko, and Dot on there. And then we got number 5. Got him on a roller coaster carrying the nurse, and kind of a Where's Waldo parody maybe. And then last Animaniacs book I picked up was number 17. So I was real happy to take a dent out of my Animaniacs run, and these are all in great shape. My former boss takes great pride in keeping his books in great shape, and I can vouch for that as well. These are all bagged and boarded, tight, no creases or anything, no spare air bubbles or anything pushing creases or anything like that. So it's all in great shape. Got a G.I. Joe book here. Just grabbed this one from my run. This is number 242 of the IDW run. Just a cool Dr. Mindbender cover, and Zartan there coming at him in his monocle. So pretty cool. A couple more cartoon books here. Got Ren and Stimpy number 3, doing the old Fidel Castro, Saddam Hussein parody. So can't go wrong with that. And another Ren and Stimpy book, Ren and Stimpy Show in Space. This is number 5, so happy to find that. Grabbed an Elseworlds book here. This is Superman Speeding Bullets. This is what would happen if Kal-El is adopted or found by Thomas and Martha Wayne and raised as Bruce Wayne instead of Clark Kent. So really interesting story. Nice fun read. I do enjoy these Elseworlds not novels, graphic novels, I guess, just because they're a fun take on the classic stories. And then last book I picked up was this Warrior 1 Ash Can. Really excited to see this. I think I did a little squeal of delight when I came across this, because I've got the I think 1 and 2 of the series, but I don't have the Ash Can. I didn't even know they did an Ash Can. My former boss couldn't remember where he got this from, so a lot of his stock was still from the old Squeeze Play days, but he couldn't remember where this came from. I'm sure it's from back then too, but I don't remember this comic coming out when I was collecting, so who knows. But real happy to find the Ash Can, so I can add that to my run, slowly chipping away at that. I think there's only like 3 or 4 issues, but they're pretty hard to find in the wild, so definitely excited to grab the Ash Can. And that's going to do it, guys. Only 9 books, like I said. A short haul, but probably my favorite haul that I've ever recorded since I've been started doing my channel. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon.